Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Brad, and what I want to talk about today is everybody's favorite subject, including my favorite subject, and that is fat loss. Okay? Walk with me. I'm just with Kit Kat here. We're going on a little walk, a little adventure, just like we do every day. And so, yeah, fat loss. Let's talk about it. This may very well be one of the most important videos I have made as of yet. And so you're going to want to stay tuned until the end because there's going to be a lot of information. As always, no creepy ass pictures coming up trying to prove what I'm saying. No speech, no spiel, no paper. It's just me speaking to you man to man. So, fat loss. What is it? Fat loss is burning body fat. Not muscle, not water, okay? It's losing fat. And you can't spot reduce fat. Okay? You can't reduce fat in one spot. I seen this guy at the gym, okay? It's just a guy. Seen this guy at the gym yesterday, and he's going like this. And I stopped the guy, and I said to him, hey, dude, you know that you can't spot reduce body fat, right? I said, I know you're trying to work on your stomach, but I said, if you're doing this, and you're building your obliques, that's just going to push your fat out more. It's going to make your waistline actually look bigger. Okay, because I was there, okay? I speak from experience. Speaking of my experience, right? So I told that guy not to do that. I gave him my Instagram and whatnot, right? I want to get the guy on a better path. I told him to send me a message. I'll help him out, okay? Because when you give in life, you get. Give freely, receive freely. Back to the fat loss. I've tried everything under the sun, okay? I've tried intermittent fasting. I've tried carnivore. That one's actually okay, but it's not sustainable long term. Yeah, it's not sustainable long term. I never tried veganism because I have common sense. And I never tried veganism. I never tried paleo because that's basically carnivore, the Atkins diet. It's all basically low carb. That's something I really started in. I tried to do low carb. I did it. Then I did carb cycling, okay? I did carb backloading, okay? And that's when you don't eat carbs in the first half of the day. Then after you train, you go ahead and slam some carbs. And you know, that one, you think that it's working, but you step on the scale, you look at your abs in the mirror and they're still blurry, or fuck, it's just complicated. It's very complicated. All that shit is not sustainable. Who made all these plants and trees? Can somebody tell me who made this earth? Who made us? Whoever did that, because it wasn't a fucking accident, whoever made us didn't make us to do carb backloading, okay? Now, I do believe that humans, we had a... listen, I can't just tell you how to burn fat. You need to know these things, okay? Or you need to research them. I don't know everything, neither do you. The point is, I'm sorry about the wind. Yeah, the wind's real nasty. We never had a refrigerator as like cavemen, apparently. You know, refrigerators are pretty new, so breakfast probably wasn't like the biggest thing. I'm sure there were kings and queens and royalty, or even some really smart peasants that had breakfast, but I doubt it, right? I don't know, maybe they did. I really don't know. I haven't even done the research. I don't give a fuck. But the point is that, yeah, I don't think people are like slamming big ass breakfasts with cereal and all that. They weren't doing that. And I don't think we were meant to like slam cereals, because like cereals are pretty new. You know, if you want to eat cereal. Because I'm going to tell you what I did to go from like 15% body fat down to 13% body fat in probably like a month, 4 weeks or 5 weeks. because I just discovered the strategy. Everybody talks about the strategy, but I'm going to sell you on why this strategy works, because everybody else does, and maybe they're just not They're not making it seem flashy enough. I'm gonna make it seem flashy. This fat loss trick. And I knew about this fat loss trick forever. I knew about it forever, but I never really implemented it. So again, I gotta keep explaining. If you don't want to, yeah. I don't think we're meant to eat breakfast, but you still can. And so where did I really want to go with this? Oh yeah. What else have I done to what other my credentials? What else did I do to burn fat? Okay, I tried to eat organic, which I still do. Of course, you got to, right? Because if you're consuming insecticides, herbicides, fungicides, pesticides, and you're consuming genetically modified organisms, GMOs, okay? These are real things. If you don't know about it, look it up. Okay? That's not going to optimize your testosterone or your, it's not going to lower your estrogen or your cortisol. It's not going to help you. It's not going to make you sexier. It's not going to make you live longer. These fucking GMOs from Bill Gates. Why is Bill Gates buying up all of the farmland? He owns the most amount of Bill Gates owns the most amount of real estate lands in the USA. Why is he buying it all up? Because he who controls the seed controls the population. And so I think he wants to plant GMO seeds. So that's something you need to know. So I ate organic, and that was fine too. I still do it. Proper supplementation. We'll get into that on another day. But so I've tried everything. And so I guess now, hold on, plane. So now is the time where I just reveal sort of what I've been doing lately. My current understanding is something is tried and true to lose body fat. And it's just as simple as, I know you're gonna hate me for this, but counting calories, okay? It's been a game changer. And I know. Oh, I don't wanna count calories. If I eat organic, I'm just going to, I used to think that way. Sometimes I still do think that way. But no, because whoever created us, right? Look at this beautiful tree. Whoever made this tree, if you don't know who made this tree, I can tell you, all right? But I don't want to trigger the liberals. Hey, whoever created us, I think they created us to have a certain amount of energy expenditure every day, right? And that's how we can gain weight, body fat or muscle or water retention, or make your bones bigger. I think you can make your bones bigger. Gain weight, lose weight, maintain weight. I think that we have a number of calories. It's pretty obvious by now, right? Oh, you're fat. You're eating too much. Oh, you are too skinny. You need to eat more. Everybody knows this, but I'm here to fucking really make you know this, okay? So again, just the quick free tip here. If you're somewhat active, if you take your body weight in pounds and you multiply it by 15, okay, that's going to give you your maintenance calories. So I am fucking terrible at math, but I'm about 180 pounds right now, 13% body fat, and I think my maintenance calories is somewhere around 2,800, 2,700, 2,900, and that changes. But just know that if you can eat in a caloric deficit, okay, if you can just do that and keep stepping on the scale every day, it's going to work wonders. Okay, try me, and let me know how it goes. It's been going amazing for me, so I thought I feel obliged to share it with you. And so I don't really know what else there is to say. Let's just walk with me, and I'll just think what else is there to say. Check this out. Got my grounding shoes on, okay? Grounding to the earth with my dog here. Just going for a nice nature walk, getting some sunshine on my skin. Just feeling really good, you know, feeling abundant. And yeah, you know, I think fat loss is about feeling good and eating in a slight caloric deficit. And you know, get a proper amount of protein, fats, and carbs. What is a proper amount? Well, when you're eating like real food, it's not usually a problem. Okay, listen. I'm sure it's okay to say, oh, eat 60% carbs, eat fucking 60% carbs, eat 30% protein, eat 15% fat. I'm sure it's okay to say that. But what I would say, because I've never really dialed in those numbers, and I don't know, do you want to look like me? I mean, I could get you right. If you hung out with me and did my routine for a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, you would start to look more like me, because I would show you what I do and what I eat. You know what I mean? So like, what I'm trying to explain here is I don't think what I'm doing is terrible, okay? So I don't think what I'm doing is wrong, and I don't go into the whole 40, 50% fucking protein, carbohydrates, fats. I don't do that. However, what I do is I eat intuitively, because like one of my mentors says, that the long-term goal is not to count calories. That's not the long-term goal, okay? The long-term goal is to eat intuitively. That's the long-term goal. It's not to track forever. So that's awesome. That's awesome to know that. That just won't get into my mind. It's just so beautiful, right? Because I am tracking right now. And actually, it was pretty awesome. Got to tell you a little story, you know, because I'm here talking to you. You're here to listen to me right now. That is until I talk to you. I fucking went to my friend's wedding. I went to my friend's wedding because I was really when I was getting from 15% to 14%, I was really dialed in. It was a really fun time. And now I'm a tiny bit more lax. Last night I was really dialed in. It's just so beautiful. It's like an art, you know, losing fat, building muscle. It's like an art. It's so fun. And listen, the process is the fucking journey, okay? It's fucking amazing. It's the process, it's the journey. So if you got fat to lose right now, that is so much more fun than, you know, already being where you're at. Well, that's not completely true, because, you know, besides getting everything you want in life, you know, when you're like lean and muscular, whatever. I don't know. It is whatever you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So like, I believe like so much in life is like feeling and intuition. Although at the same time, sometimes you have to push past your feeling of unworthiness or being anxious or not wanting to do something. Sometimes you do have to push past that. So what was I saying about the yacht party? I went to my friend's wedding back when I was really dialed in. And it's like, I don't want to be a fat person, obviously. And I'm very determined in any goal that I put my mind to, I surpass. And so I didn't want to be overweight, and I did want to enjoy. Actually really wanted to eat a lot that day, and it didn't track that day. I did a bit of an intermittent fast, obviously, rolled into a couple black coffees. And so that day of the wedding, I had a big feast, you know, a bunch of prime rib, mashed potatoes, you know, all kinds of salads. And then along came the dessert, okay? And I must have had 3, 4, I just ate until I was so satiated. I had like 4 or 5 slices of chocolate cake. None of it was organic, right? I just did the normal person diet, normie diet. I didn't complain. I didn't feel bad. I just shut myself off for a day. I didn't eat like a pig on purpose to like refeed. I just ate what I wanted to, what I felt was right? And that day, you know, it's crazy. I woke up and also after those chocolate cakes and the prime rib and all the mashed potatoes and everything I ate, that night, I came back home and I made a big ass peanut butter and jam sandwich, washed it down with a bunch of raw milk. It was amazing. I went to bed, felt great, you know, it was amazing. And guess what? That morning, I don't know how this happened. Maybe I was in a caloric deficit that day, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't with fucking like 1,000 calories worth of chocolate cake. The next morning I woke up and I lost about a pound, 1.2. I lost a pound as compared to the previous day. So that was pretty amazing. And I looked visibly leaner that day. So what I'm trying to say is that I have the fucking anecdotes and experiences that prove that, you know, things on paper are not what as they seem. And so being stress-free is very important. It's important to be stress-free. Track your calories for a bit. Oh, yeah. I got to give credit where credit's due. One of my mentors, doesn't really fucking matter who he is. I'm just saying that I did not come up with this idea. You know what I mean? Okay, so I did not come up with this, what I'm about to say, but the fact is, fucking the wind again, man. Hey, whatever, we gotta work with the wind, you know what I mean? Well, I was gonna say something. I have to give credit where credit's due. It's the fact that, hold on, I'm gonna come up with this here. Nobody's perfect. Never said I was. I was thinking, oh, yeah, I got it. You are going to start to feel what eating in a deficit feels like. Okay, and you're also gonna know what it feels like to eat at maintenance calories. Okay, because, you know, even though calories are not really like, I think there's like different thermogenic effects of foods, right? Like, you know, broccoli compared to like table sugar. Certain foods are going to metabolize, you know, have this thermogenic effect, and therefore the calories that it looks like is not the amount that you consume. You know what I'm saying? Like if you eat a bunch of lean steak, as compared to eating a bunch of donuts that are fried in canola oil, that's going to fuck you up. The latter, the donuts, because, you know, there's less thermogenic effect of the food. So calories aren't exactly perfect, but I'm telling you, they do have some sort of energy. I just avoid fried foods as much as I can, because I understand, you know, canola oil used to be an engine lubricant. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. And if you did, massive props, because you've been doing your reading. So, anyhow, yeah, yeah, canola oil, engine lubricant, that's pretty nasty. Like, so few people know that. It was an engine lubricant. Canola, I think it was called Canadian oil. Canola. It's so strange. So, yeah, I don't eat the fried foods really ever anymore. And so, yeah, the calories, they're just meant to serve as a rough outline as to how much energy each of those foods contain. So, yeah, it's so strange because they put to determine the amount of calories one food contains, they put it in something called, it's a really funny word, but it's called a bomb calorimeter. Yeah, try saying that 10 times fast. Bomb calorimeter. Yeah, it's something that blows it up, or, I don't know, heats up these fucking food particles and says how much energy's in it. I don't really know. I don't really care at this point in my life. But yeah, it's been working for me. I just feel great, look great. I keep getting compliments the leaner I get. And I'm not going to talk about the benefits of being lean right now. You know, one could only extrapolate based on looks, you know, how you feel. I have went really low in calories some days, and it does fucking, I got to be honest. It's very weird because usually I sleep very well. But when you go lower in calories, listen, I'm the type of guy, I used to eat till I'm sick every single day. I never really gained fat, but I was always just a little bit soft. I don't know if anybody else is like that. Well, I wouldn't eat till I'm sick, but I like to say that I would eat till I'm very just full, and I just feel like I don't want to eat anymore. Not till I'm sick, but like, because, you know, anyways. So where was I going with this? Yeah. Okay, so that's it for now.